Okay, so today I'm going to take you through a tune called Thorn in My Pride by probably one of my favourite ever bands, the Black Crowes. So this tune is taken from their second album, Southern Harmony and the Musical Companion. Their lead singer, Chris Robinson, is possibly one of the greatest rock lead vocalists of all time in my opinion, so just go and check it out. So in this lesson I'm taking you through the rhythm guitar parts which are played on acoustic guitar. The parts themselves are not easy necessarily. There's a few kind of string skipping things with the right hand and some fairly quick pull-offs with the left hand. So I've learnt all these parts using a pick, despite the fact I would probably usually opt to use my fingers for something like this, but I want it to be properly authentic. So you need to be in open G tuning to play this song. Pretty common tuning really. I'll just go through the tuning notes for you from low to high. That gives us a D, a G, a D as usual, a G as usual, a B as usual, and on the top we've got a D. Okay? It's kind of an open G chord, and you're going to bosh a capo on 4th fret. Just remember that when I'm saying 1st fret, obviously I'm talking about this fret, then 2nd fret I'm talking about this fret, and 3rd fret I'm talking about this fret, etc, etc, alright? So I'm going to take you through the intro. The intro just occurs in the intro, so I'm going to walk you through what happens. The first thing really about this intro is you've got this descending bass line, or descending sort of bass note, on the 4th string. So it starts at the 3rd fret 4th string. Okay, so I'm going to break the first phrase for you down a little bit. The first bit of the phrase goes like this. Okay, so that bit of the phrase I'm playing the 4th string fretted at 3rd fret. Okay, and then I'm open 5th. Okay, so it's just open, and then I'm playing 3rd string and I'm pulling off from 2nd fret on the 3rd string to an open string. So it's back to your 5th string, and then I'm playing 3rd fret 2nd string open there, so which is a bit of a nasty pull off with your little finger, but unfortunately that's what it is. Okay, so we got that. Second part of the bar goes like this. Okay, so the second part of the bar here just goes open 5th, 3rd string 2nd fret, pull off to your open 3rd, and then your tail end of the bar is just open 5th, open 3rd, open 5th. So that second part of the bar is, okay, so that first bar all together. Just listen carefully to the timing there, because the first note is slightly longer before it kind of kicks in. Okay, so that's the first bit. Next part, you're going to base a similar sort of idea, but around the 4th string 2nd fret, where we get the descending bass part. So the first part of that bar goes like this. Okay, now that's a similar idea. We start with 2nd fret 4th string, open 5th, over to your open 3rd, and then you fret the 3rd string at 2nd fret, and then pull off again to the open 3rd string. So that's open 3rd, pull off on 2nd fret, and again it tail ends with open 5th, open 3rd, open 5th. So that is a bit slower. Alright, and then the second half of the second bar is, okay, so that the second bit is just your 2nd fret, you keep that 2nd fret 4th string on, and you can play that, and then again another pull off on the 3rd string, and then it tail ends again, of course, with open 5th, open 3rd, open 5th. So that whole second bar very slowly, middle finger on the 2nd fret, open, open 3rd, pull off. Okay, so it's sort of the same idea repeated. So I'll do that one more time. So this is the 2nd bar played very slowly. Even slower. Okay, so very similar idea. Use your ears on this as ever. And then the next part, the final bar, is first finger on the first fret of the fourth string. All right, and you again, you get the idea. It's going to be a very similar sort of pattern. So here we start with that. Then we go to open fifth string. So we've got open fifth string back to the first fret fourth string. Same pull off on the third fret second string. So that so far gives us. Okay, and then we go back to the good old second half of the final bar. Open fifth, pull off on the third string, same pull off, and then it tails end as it does always. Fifth, third, fifth, all open. So that. Then we play that third bar very slowly. Okay, and that then resolves, you want to remember that resolves over to the open fourth string. Okay, so in sequence. Okay, and that's it. Now there are two endings that they put in. There's a first time ending, so you do that whole thing we just did, do it once, and it ends, the first time it ends this way. Okay, which is just, you hit your open fourth, which is the tail end of the last bar, open third, hammer on from open fourth to second fret, open fifth, first finger jumps in at first fret on the second string, open third again, and then fourth and third. So it's like hammer on. So let me play that first time. Okay, and then the second time ending is slightly different, it's a bit flashier. Going from your open fourth string, it goes. This is a little kind of country style lick, so he just plays open fourth, open fifth, open third again, so it's, and then you slide from 2 to 4 on the third string. Okay, and then you catch with your first finger, you're going to catch first fret on the third string with your open first string. So you catch third fret on the second string, and you catch the high open string as well. And then you slide back down with your middle finger, okay, on the third string, and then you're back to your fourth string, second fret, 2 open strings together, and then your open fifth again. Okay, so that's. That's it all together. Alright, so that's the intro covered. We're going to move on and look at the verse. So the verse follows a sort of similar pattern. We've got this descending, and then it's a similar idea. And then it kind of culminates in a chord. And then we've got this open sort of thing. Alright, so let me take you through it. So it starts by playing on the fifth string in the play. 2, 3, 4. Now he actually hammers it on. I just found it easier picking it, to be honest. It just works. It's up to you. So, and then you play open fourth, and then you play third fret on the fourth string. So it's, and then I play fifth, and then back to the fourth string. So it's, so then the second part is, okay. So we've got all together. So that is just. So that second bit is just open fifth, open third, open fifth, and then you come down the same way as we did in the intro. Third fret, second string, and then second fret on the third string. So that bit is lick. Good news is the second bit is pretty much the same, starts the same, but you just play second fret on the fourth string. With the same ending, okay, and then the third time is slightly different. He does the same as the second, so he plays the 2, 3, 4 onto the second fret, fourth string, and I kind of go. It feels to me like he's playing, pulling back off to the open fourth string. So, and then we've got this chord. Okay, so that chord is just, so your 5th fret with your 3rd finger on the 5th string, then you've got 1st finger on the, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then your little finger on the 5th fret of your high string, your 1st string, and that's the voicing, and you're strumming just 5 strings downwards. Okay, so very slowly so far, little picky, same thing but on the 2nd fret, then we've got chord. Alright, and then it just ends with this classic, I guess, sort of Keith Richards-esque thing. Okay, but you're hammering on, so you're hammering on to the chord shape, which is middle finger on the 2nd fret 4th string, 1st finger on the 1st fret 2nd string, to confuse you. So we go, it's just a hammer on, just hear the rhythm. And it's ever, you can be quite loose with that, alright? Or kind of, kind of make up your own sort of ending to that. So this is the verse section. That's kind of it. That repeats quite a lot throughout the tune. Listen out for it, and as I said, with the kind of strummed rhythm patterns, you can afford to be a little bit you can afford to improvise a little bit and kind of make your own thing up. You don't need to be too regimented in terms of what rhythm you're playing. The next section I kind of call the chorus. I suppose it's the angels, devils, but I'm not going to try to sing it. So it goes. And yeah, that sort of repeats around. So it's quite a relatively straightforward idea. Yeah, okay, so it starts at 5th fret, little finger on the top string, 3rd finger on the 2nd string. You're going to play those 2 strings, then your 3rd string, then the 5th string, then the 3rd string, then the 5th string. So it's like, okay, that basically then happens 3 times, but the 3rd time, kind of just adapting a bit more of a strum. It's a little bit loose, but I think it works nicely. And when you listen to him doing it, he's often kind of doing that anyway. So it's 1st time, 2nd time, 3rd time. Okay, and then the end of that section is same shape as we had before. So 1st fret on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And it's kind of like a hammer-on thing. You don't have to hammer it on. Just got to put it in the right place timing-wise. Don't be too particular. So very slowly that section. So this is a kind of angels, devils bit. So it's 3rd time. So that kind of rhythm starts with the upstroke, and that's basically it, and that repeats. Again, that repeats quite a lot through the song, but that's that part covered. Okay, so the other part we've got in here, which I've kind of called the bridge, I suppose, is he sings "Lover, Cover Me." You'll know it when you hear it. It's kind of so I'm not going to try to sing, obviously. So these are just 2 shapes, really straightforward idea, but really effective. So we're playing here the middle finger on the 5th string, 4th fret, and 1st finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Right? That's the shape, and then you're basically going down to an open chord, playing the top 5 strings, but he sort of slides it. Kind of quite cool idea. And then as a response to that, you go up and play 5th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 2nd string, and you do the same thing. So we've got 3 variations here. We've got the first one, which is 4th fret down, then the 5th fret, then it goes back to the first variation. Okay, so these are your first 3 parts. I'll do that again. So first one, second one, 5th fret, first one again. Okay, and then the next bit again, it's that same shape. Kind of, this is a hammer-on idea, so that's your good old-fashioned Keith Richards shape, middle finger, 4th fret, middle finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, and then your 1st finger, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and it does a similar sort of hammer-on idea. So if I play that through slowly, so it's as ever, be a bit loose with it. You don't have to be too rigid in terms of exactly which upstroke he's playing, but listen, use your ears as ever. And that's it really. And just don't forget to kind of slide that. It's really effective. So I'm just kind of applying the pressure on each shape and just kind of moving it down in time, and just play around with that idea. But that's that part covered. So guys, one last bit which is easy to forget, but it's the backing that's played during the solo. So there's quite a big guitar solo that's sort of towards the sort of last third of the song. It's quite hard to hear what's going on, but he's basically just playing this. Something like that, okay? So again, you can be a little bit open with how you vary it and kind of play around with it. So it's really a kind of bar shape. You're at 3rd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret. And I think he is catching occasionally the 3rd string on the 3rd fret, and he just looks like he's using a bar to do that. So in terms of the rhythm, it's very much the right hand is moving constantly throughout there, in terms of 16, so you need to be kind of comfortable with doing that. I'm just going to play it through a few times just to give you the feeling. I think you should be able to get it from that. So it's 3 and 4 and... Now the problem with that second part, ba 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 ba, is that it's coming on an off stroke. So you do have to, sorry, an up stroke. So you do have to be a little bit careful catching that. So it's 3, 4 and 3. So it's just coming after beat 3, 3, and that's it basically. And then he kind of he'll sort of vary that up a little bit. So he'll play like a 3-0 and a 5-0 on some of the live versions, but don't worry too much about that. You know, you can put that in yourself. So okay, so that's it really. A lovely tune. Please let me know what you think. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, tell me why. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.